What's cracking lacking? Welcome back to Yak Thrashers. Man, it feels so good to be back in front of the camera doing this stuff for y'all guys. So, like I told you earlier in my last video, my back in action video, I was going to touch base on the new battery box I've made for the new NuCanoe Flint that I'm getting. It should be in here Monday. So I went ahead, I'm trying, because basically whenever I get that boat, I'm basically going to rig it out, basically spend like probably one whole day just, getting everything I need, because then like the next weekend, I got to go hit on the lake and then fish a tournament and so on and so forth. So I'm trying to get everything prepared and ready so whenever I get all the pieces to the puzzle, I can put it together and then zoom, go on out. So this is kind of my battery box that I've came up with for the NuCanoe Flint. As you can see, it's just a little ammo canister. That's what kind of holds the battery. So basically, I kind of got this from Will Clements, the guy who got 4th in the KBF National Championship 2018. He also fishes out of a Flint. And so I was kind of basing some of my ideas off him. I know him personally. I went and talked to him about it. He's one of the ones I talked to about whenever I decided to make my switch back to NuCanoe to the crew. I just can't tell you how excited I am, guys, about going back to NuCanoe and really getting my butt back in that boat. It's going to be fantastic. I absolutely love the company, but I'm getting sidetracked. But back to the battery box. So he kind of had this idea, and I hate to say it, but I kind of stole it from him because it's a great idea, especially with someone that don't have the new, I'm going to mispronounce the name of it. It's like the NuCanoe or whatever it's called, the little lithium light battery. I'm trying to get that, but I mean, it's like $150 a pop for it. And so I'm just trying to make do with what I got. Like I told you before, trying to go as cheap as possible and as simple as possible also. So this is kind of my setup right here. Like I said, it's just a little $10 ammo canister, plastic ammo canister from Academy Sports. I had a gift card that I won in my last tournament, so I went and picked that up in a few more little things. So it's the ammo canister, it's the Hoby Wiring Kit. Y'all have seen in my last, probably every boat I've had these on the boat. I trust them, I believe in them, they're really good products. I wanted to try the West Marine, makes a pair of them, but I just didn't feel like ordering them. And I just went over to my local dealer and picked up the Hoby Wiring Kits. Simple, I know how to do it, I don't want to really have to dig in and figure out how to do the other one, so I just went ahead and got these again. And also, I'm still running a Lowrance HDS5. Still running strong, baby. I think I probably need to switch out my transducer because there was a lot of problems with it last time I went out. But like I said, I'm just trying to make it last as much as I can till I get big in this thing. You know what I'm saying? Till I get big. Yeah. Or a big old nader comes through and wipes out, then I got to buy a new one. But anyway, so Hoby Wiring Kit. And then I have that little battery you can get. I got mine for Batteries Plus. I think it was like 23 or 33 bucks. Little 7 amp, 12 volt 7 amp battery. I've had it for 2 or 3 years now. Still running strong. Probably need to update that too. I've noticed some of the battery life starting to drip away. Like I said, trying to make it all last. And then you have a couple little, I call them wiring clips that clip to your battery. I don't know the technical term. Terminals, I think maybe that's what they're called. 2 of those. And then the wonderful SAE connector. I've been actually finding mine from Napa Auto Parts here in Dawsonville, Georgia. That's just one that I've found it from. I think the last one I got was from AutoZone. I typically can get them at, really anybody that does any wiring. But I've had my best luck at auto places like AutoZone, Advanced Auto Parts, and Napa. Napa's closer, so I just went to Napa. And then obviously, I noticed when I went and got my terminals, I guess that's what they're called, whatever. Whenever I went and got those, I noticed hardware stores have them too. I couldn't find them in Home Depot because it's like a stupid mall walking through that thing, and then you get sidetracked. Oh, I'm gonna look at drills. Oh wait, what was I coming in here for? Oh yeah, to get an SAE connector. I believe they have them. I didn't really take the time, but hardware store, you just go electrical department, it's right there in front of your face. So I did notice that. And then some pull noodle to keep the battery tight in the box. And that's pretty much it, guys. So basically how I did it, I'm not gonna break it all apart. I can if y'all want me to, But I mean, it's pretty simple. It's, you know, just watch one of my other battery box videos. But basically, you just drill an inch hole for each of your Hoby wiring nuts, wiring kit. And basically, all it is just a little plastic piece that has a washer on the back that unscrews. And basically, you just drill the 1 inch hole. You feed your wires through it, and then they have these rubber inserts. I'm going with that word because that sounds kind of professional. Rubber inserts that have different, you know, holes in it to fit whatever fish finder you might have. You stick that up in there, and then you wedge it up in the bigger plastic part, and then it creates a nice tight watertight seal. And then it also has a rubber washer that goes onto that before you push it through the hole and then screw it on the back end. And then it's all fed in on the back side. Here, I'll pull it all out. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's kind of a dark box, but yeah, there you go. Basically, you can see it right there. It just has a little washer and then your wires coming out. I don't know why Lowrance, and please leave a comment in the comment section below if you can tell me where I can find a smaller transducer wire. This thing's 450 feet long, and I have 400 of it sticking in the box. It just gets in the way. I don't understand that. Maybe I should go to Humminbird. Who knows? Maybe they have a smaller transducer cord. Jesus! But anyways, and then you have your power cord. Basically, you just, I learned it from a guy who actually installs fish finders for a living. I don't get into the whole side scan imaging. I would love to learn about that. That's one thing I do want to do this year is learn about that. But I don't run side scan. And so he told me whenever I went to splice the power cord that just cut them all off, and you just need the red and I think red and black. Pretty common sense. And then you just attach your SAE connector to it. These things are really cool. I have been, you know, like I said before in my last videos, I've had a bass boat before. And it was just such a pain in the butt to charge each of your batteries. You got to unclip them. I didn't have an onboard battery charger. I do in the bass boat I have now. But this thing has been phenomenal because you get this, and I don't know what kind of battery charger you have, but I got this cheap Black & Decker one from the Home Depot, and it actually comes with an SAE adapter to it. So basically, all you do is disconnect the battery, plug this up to it, and it's already charging. You don't even have to take it out of the battery out of the box or any of that mess. You just got to run the cord back out of your box and attach it. Works out perfectly. I'm telling you, it is phenomenal. It truly is. Sure, if y'all saw my the Bonafide battery, or the middle pod I did for the Bonafide, I had a bunch of LED light switches in it, kind of make it real cool. Like I said, with the Flint, I'm going to try to keep it as simple as possible with basically whatever I need. I would like to put a little USB also in this too, right under it, just where I can charge my GoPros and my phone on the water. I've been using a lot of the little battery packs. That seems to be doing good, but I would like that feature in my battery box too. So that's one thing I'm going to do. And then, you know, you can put lights on it, but the way I'm going to have this set up is, I'll touch base on that real quick, and obviously you'll get an in-depth video whenever I get my Flint. But how I'm going to have it rigged up is basically pool noodle falling out, and so basically you just slide the battery down in there, put your pool noodle around it, and it keeps it taut, whatever you want to call it. But anyways, basically you just close it on down. I don't believe this is going to be watertight. I might try to finagle it to make it a little bit watertight, but $10, you know, $30 in a battery. You know, all in all project, probably $40, excuse me, and you know, $40 to $50. If this goes over, it goes over. I mean, I'm gonna cinch it down and leash it the best I can, but if water gets into it, water gets into it. But anyway, so basically, I'm getting the slide mount with my NuCanoe Flint. So basically, I have my slide mount, and it's a little bit elevated versus the dashboard that you see, and this is going to slide right behind the slide mount or right up under the slide mount. Keep out of the way of the hog trough channel. And basically, I'm just going to run my wires, just as you see here, run up my fish finder, and then obviously I have it long enough to go over to my transducer mount. I had the Ram transducer mount on my Pursuit, if y'all remember that. Luther has came up with a brilliant idea, and I actually met the guy who initially invented what's called the switchblade. Him and Luther are buddies, and Luther got the designs from him, and basically let Luther take it over and create the switchblade, which I'm really looking forward to. So I'm getting the YakAttack switchblade, and I'll attach it to here. But whenever I typically fish, my home river's Chestatee, I don't really need a fish finder. I don't want to deal with all that mess. I might have it on there every once in a while in some of the deep holes, but 90% of the time I'm not going to have the fish finder on it whenever I'm floating rivers. So this is going to be just like the Bonafide, the dry pod where I created into the electronics pod. Basically, this is all going to be one continuous thing. I'll have my switchblade attached to my slide mount. This will be right behind the slide mount. And then my switchblade will be attached with a little T-bolt that comes with it. And so basically, whenever I don't want to take a fish finder, I basically just take my finder off my slide mount. And then I take basically this and the switchblade off at the same time and set it to the side. So it's kind of keeping everything centralized and basically going back to what I said earlier, kind of throw and go. So if I want the fish finder, I can throw it in real quick and easy, couple screw-on pieces. If I want it off, I can take it off. So that's one thing I kind of looked at and talked to Will about, and this is kind of what he kind of came up with, and then I kind of finagled a little bit, I guess you would say. But I feel like it's going to be great. I don't have a lot of money into it. Actually, no money since I have that gift card. But I'm really looking forward to it, man. So that's going to sit right behind my slide mount, and it should keep everything out of the way. Like I said before, simple as possible. And that's pretty much it. If y'all guys and gals want me to break it all down for you and kind of start from square one, I am more than happy to do that. I will also attach a picture at the end of this video that shows kind of... Oh, crap, I didn't take the picture of it. Well, dadgummit, I'm not going to attach the picture. Sorry, guys. But if you want me to break it all down from square one and showed you how I built it and how I kind of came up with it, I'm more than happy to do that. Just drop a comment in the comment section below, and I'll get it to you as fast as I can. Like I said, guys, I'm trying to get back into this thing full steam ahead, doing the best I can. But my work's crazy. Literally, from the last video I posted till now, I've already had to go out to work and do work stuff. It's kind of supposed to be kind of my day to do my thing, but hey, got to pay the bills. But guys, if y'all like this kind of stuff, or if y'all want to see something different, or if y'all want to see something I did in the past videos and y'all want me to update it or whatever, just let me know. Send me a PM. Find me on Facebook. Facebook is Josh Bowles. I haven't switched it over yet. And my Instagram is Yak Thrashers. I'm kind of doing a lot of my main stuff from my Instagram. Facebook is just getting way too cluttered with crap. And Instagram is short, sweet, and simple. So I'm kind of focusing more on that side of it. Find me on there. Instagram, I'm at Yak Thrashers. Facebook, Josh Bowles. And then also, you can comment in the comment section below, and I'm more than happy to get back to you and post up what you want. But guys, like I said, if you want to see more, let me know. If you like this kind of stuff, let me know and hit that like button. And if you don't, man, I'm sorry. I appreciate you watching though if you don't like it. And if you're not already a subscriber, definitely it would mean the world to me if you subscribe to my channel. This whole YouTube thing takes a lot out of you, and I love it when I wake up or I see a notification come through my email. Oh, you got a new subscriber. That's freaking awesome, guys. I think I checked it when I was uploading the last video. I think I'm at like 815. I would have never thought I would have hit 500, and I'm already there. I really appreciate it, guys, and show me some love. Like, subscribe, share, do whatever you want to do. And guys, hit me up. I'm more than happy to fish with you when I can, guys. Stay classy, keep them tight lines. Deuces!